The project that will actually reshape Canada the most costs way less than the Trans Mountain Pipeline. Let us show you what the data reveals about Canada's 12 most ambitious mega projects.
From coast to coast, Canada is undergoing a transformation unlike anything in its history. With billions flowing into groundbreaking infrastructure, the nation is redefining how people move, live, and power their world. In today's video, we're counting down 13 jaw-dropping mega projects, changing Canada forever. Let's kick things off with a place where a simple shopping mall is being reborn into an entire city within a city. Number 13. Oak Ridge Center redevelopment. At first glance, it looks like a mall, but beneath the surface, Oak Ridge Center is becoming something far more ambitious. A vertical community stitched together by design, sustainability, and technology. This $5 billion redevelopment in Vancouver will bring 2,500 new homes, green public plazas, a 9-acre park in the sky, and Canada's largest residential geothermal energy system. The goal? Zero carbon emissions from day-to-day operations. Solar panels line rooftops, electric vehicle chargers dot the garages, and every path is walkable. Even cultural spaces and office towers are woven into the mix. Oak Ridge isn't just being rebuilt, it's being reimagined as a living blueprint for how dense urban centers can grow without losing their soul. Number 12. Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion. Running nearly 1,150 kilometers from Alberta to the coast of British Columbia, the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion isn't just about boosting oil capacity. It's a calculated move to unlock global markets. With $12.6 billion behind it, the project will more than double capacity, adding over 500,000 barrels a day. But what sets it apart is the engineering. It includes the longest horizontal directional drill ever attempted in Canada, over 2.6 kilometers under the Fraser River, designed to minimize ecological disruption. Along its path, real-time monitoring systems and emergency shutoff protocols represent some of the most advanced safety features ever deployed in a pipeline. Controversial? Yes. But from an infrastructure perspective, it's among the most technically sophisticated in Canadian history. Number 11. Quebec City Tramway. Quebec City is stepping into the future on rails. The $3.3 billion tramway project will stretch 16 kilometers, linking suburbs to downtown with low-emission electric vehicles. But this isn't your average light rail. Its sleek cars are built with pivoting bogies, allowing them to navigate Quebec's narrow, winding streets with ease. That makes them some of the most maneuverable trams in the world. Designed in close collaboration with local communities, the system prioritizes accessibility, aesthetics, and sustainability. Once complete, the tramway will divert thousands of daily car trips / emissions and help stitch together the city's historic heart with its modern neighborhoods, all while gliding silently along tracks built into the urban fabric. Number 10. Samuel de Champlain Bridge. Spanning the St. Lawrence River like a ribbon of steel and concrete, the Samuel de Champlain Bridge is more than a replacement, it's a resurrection. Costing $4.4 billion and stretching 3.4 kilometers, it now carries over 50 million vehicles annually. But hidden within its sleek structure lies a digital marvel. Over 1,000 embedded sensors feed data into a live digital twin, monitoring vibrations, temperature shifts, and structural stress in real time. This makes it one of the most advanced smart bridges on the continent. Designed to last a century, it can withstand Montreal's brutal freeze-thaw cycles while staying elegant enough to redefine the city's skyline. This isn't just a bridge, it's an engineer's masterstroke. Number 9. Regina Bypass. Stretching 61 kilometers around Saskatchewan's capital, the Regina Bypass is the province's largest infrastructure project, and it's doing far more than moving traffic. This $1.9 billion project includes 12 overpasses, 40 kilometers of new 4-lane highway, and dozens of service roads. But the real game changer? It's Saskatchewan's first intelligent transportation system. Real-time traffic monitoring, digital signage, and automated incident alerts bring big city traffic tech to the prairies. Wildlife corridors and sound barriers soften its environmental footprint, while streamlined freight routes are giving the regional economy a serious jolt. Built to handle the future of transport while respecting the land it crosses, the bypass proves even flat landscapes can be the foundation for smart, forward-thinking infrastructure. Number 8, Bay du Nord Oil Project. Over 500 kilometers off the coast of Newfoundland, Bay du Nord is drilling into the deep, literally. Set in waters over 1,200 meters deep, this $1 billion offshore oil project is Canada's first in such extreme depths. Instead of a traditional platform, it will rely on a floating production, storage, and offloading vessel, giving it more mobility and resilience in harsh ocean conditions. But here's what makes it truly cutting edge. It's the first Canadian offshore project to integrate hull-based carbon capture systems, aiming to be one of the cleanest deepwater operations ever attempted. With potential production of 200,000 barrels per day, Bay du Nord walks a tightrope between energy demand and environmental innovation. Number 7, Montreal Olympic Stadium revitalization. Once dubbed the Big O for its ballooning costs and flawed retractable roof, Montreal's Olympic Stadium is finally writing a new chapter. With an $870 million revitalization underway, the iconic venue is being transformed into a modern, world-class destination. The new fixed roof isn't just stylish, it's engineered to withstand more than 1,000 kilograms of snow per square meter, addressing one of the structure's most persistent failures. Upgrades extend to the surrounding public spaces, aquatic center, and gymnasiums, inviting both locals and global events back into its orbit. Once complete, the stadium will no longer be a relic of past ambitions, but a reinvention, honoring its Olympic legacy while proving Montreal still knows how to dream big. Number 6, GO Transit expansion. Toronto's GO, Government of Ontario, transit system is undergoing a $21 billion evolution that promises to change how millions commute across Ontario. Over 200 kilometers of new tracks, bridges, and tunnels are being laid, but the real leap is electrification. By switching from diesel to electric, GO Transit will cut emissions by 50%. And here's the kicker. Ontario's clean energy grid means those trains will operate with near zero carbon output. Trains will arrive every 15 minutes during peak hours, making delays a relic of the past. And behind the scenes, thousands of jobs are being created, spanning engineering, construction, and tech. It's not just about speed, it's about building a transit backbone that's cleaner, faster, and built for the century ahead. Number 5, Highway 413. Highway 413 is carving a bold new path through the Greater Toronto area. At nearly 60 kilometers long and backed by $6 billion, this mega expressway aims to untangle one of North America's most congested regions. But this isn't just a stretch of asphalt, it's a smart corridor in the making. The highway will feature dynamic high-occupancy toll lanes with real-time pricing, drone-based mapping during construction, and autonomous grading systems for precision work. Charging stations for electric vehicles and wildlife crossings show it's being built for both machines and nature. Designed with tomorrow in mind, Highway 413 isn't just about faster commutes. It's about future-proofing the way goods and people move through Canada's busiest economic zone. Number 4, Newfoundland Wind Energy Project. On the rugged shores of Newfoundland and Labrador, wind is becoming wealth. The $1 billion Newfoundland Wind Energy Project plans to install over 300 turbines, generating more than 4 gigawatts of clean energy. But it's not just the scale that stuns, it's the innovation. Some turbines will float offshore, tapping powerful winds over deep waters. These floating giants are engineered to withstand Category 5 hurricane-force winds, pushing the boundaries of renewable energy tech. The electricity they produce will be used to create green hydrogen, a zero-emission fuel poised to revolutionize global markets. This project doesn't just power homes. It positions Newfoundland as a global clean energy hub and gives Canada a front-row seat in the green hydrogen race. Number 3, Toronto Pearson Airport expansion. Already Canada's busiest airport, Toronto Pearson is preparing for liftoff on an entirely new scale. With nearly $5 billion fueling its expansion, the airport is being redesigned to handle over 65 million passengers annually. At the heart of this transformation is a centralized de-icing facility, one of the largest in North America, capable of servicing 14 aircraft simultaneously, reducing delays during brutal Canadian winters. Smart baggage systems, flood-resistant design, and energy-efficient upgrades ensure resilience in a changing climate. All of this is happening while flights continue uninterrupted, thanks to a meticulously phased construction strategy. By 2035, Pearson won't just be an airport. It'll be a high-tech, climate-ready gateway connecting Canada to the world, with speed, smarts, and style. Number 2, Bruce Power, nuclear refurbishment. On the shores of Lake Huron, Bruce Power is quietly powering a revolution. As the largest operating nuclear facility in the world by output, it already supplies 30% of Ontario's electricity. Now, a $13 billion refurbishment is breathing decades of new life into 6 of its reactors. Each overhaul involves replacing 480 fuel channels and 960 feeder pipes, components that have endured intense radiation and pressure for over 30 years. Precision robotics and AI handle the most dangerous work, combining engineering muscle with surgical accuracy. When complete, Bruce Power's upgrades will prevent the equivalent of 5 million cars worth of emissions every single year. This isn't just about keeping the lights on. It's about building one of the cleanest, most reliable baseload power sources anywhere on the planet. Number 1. Ontario Line. Beneath Toronto's surface, a futuristic transit system is taking shape. The Ontario Line, a $28 billion, 15-kilometer driverless subway, isn't just another addition to the city's map. It's a bold reimagining of how people move. Spanning tunnels, elevated tracks, and surface lines, it connects Exhibition Place in the west to the Ontario Science Centre in the east, moving up to 400,000 people daily. But here's the real marvel. It will run on communications-based train control, a system so precise it allows trains to safely operate just 90 seconds apart. That's near surgical timing. Automated from end to end, the Ontario Line promises not only speed, but reliability and frequency Toronto has never seen. With 28,000 fewer cars expected on the road each day, its environmental impact is just as powerful. Construction began in 2022, and when it's complete, this line won't just ease congestion, it'll usher in a new era of urban mobility. From floating turbines to AI-powered reactors, Canada's infrastructure boom is rewriting what's possible. These aren't just projects, they're milestones in motion. Which one do you think will leave the biggest legacy? Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more stories shaping the future from the ground up.